before I start this video, I want to give a disclaimer that I do have a new camera, and I'm not 100% sure how to work it, so I'm sorry if my face is very overexposed and I look very pale. I promise I am not normally this pale. So, for those of you who already know me, hi. If you don't know me, I had the eating disorder ARFID. I have videos on my channel describing how I got over it, my experiences with it, so I'll link those down below so that you can watch those. For those of you who are returning to my channel, I'm going to be talking about how I managed to get over my eating disorder, because it's not an easy process, whether you're anorexic, bulimic, or if you have ARFID, if you binge eat, no matter what eating disorder it is, it's going to be a hard process to get over. So I'm just going to sort of describe how I got over my eating disorder and the struggles that I had. I mean, you obviously, if you see my other videos, you know the struggles that I went through, but I'm going to really dig deep down into how and like what made me get over my eating disorder. So if you watched my very first video, you know that I went to like 4 different therapists before I actually found the correct one that made me get better. Honestly, with my case, natural therapy didn't help. I couldn't just sit in a chair and have someone talk to me and be like, oh, I'm gonna eat now, because that's just not how it worked with me. That may work with some of you, and that's absolutely fantastic if that works with some of you, but I need something stronger. So the first couple of therapists I went to, they talked to me. I may have started eating a little bit, but it was not enough to push me hard enough to become a better eater. So definitely the intensive outpatient therapy is what mainly helped me. I was against talking to anybody else about my eating disorder when I had it. And I had this for 16 years, so like I would tell my friends, oh, I had this problem, blah, 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 but I wouldn't want to talk to anybody other than one therapist. What happened was, with the intensive outpatient therapy, I had to go into group therapy, which I don't like being in groups of people. I mean, honestly, who wants to go and talk about their eating disorder with a ton of other people? So I was most scared about group, but that, honestly, looking back now, is what helped me the most. So just talking to other people who share similar problems with you really honestly helps, and that's what I want to try to help you guys out there with, because I share most of the problems with you people that are watching this, and I just want to let you know that I am here for you guys, and I want to help you. So definitely group and talking to other people who share the same problems help, because it gives you a new perspective, and it's like, oh, well, she has this, and I have this, and if we talk about it, we can push off of each other and make each other stronger. So definitely group helped. Like, that is what helped me the most. And honestly, somatic experiencing therapy helped me so much. Like, I want to say it was the most, but it wasn't. It was the second most. And for those of you who don't know what somatic experiencing therapy is, somatic experiencing, this is what the definition is on Wikipedia. Somatic experiencing is a form of therapy aimed at relieving and resolving the symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder and other mental, physical trauma-related health problems by focusing on the client's perceived body sensations or somatic experiences. So, obviously, like I said in my other videos, every eating disorder stems from a traumatic experience, and somatic experiencing therapy focuses on that. So I'm going to go deeper into detail how that happens, how somatic experiencing therapy works. So the way, it's honestly the craziest thing. So when I go to my therapist, she lays me out on a massage table, and she will first start by placing her hands underneath my kidneys. When she does that, she tells me that she can feel my kidneys flowering open and resting into her hands. And she's literally doing this all over my clothes. Like, she's not inside of me or anything. She's literally just touching my body. So she can feel it flowering open and just resting in her hand. What she's trying to do is shut off my adrenals. And your adrenals are what get your adrenaline pumping. If you have a really fast heart rate, or if you have a lot of anger, what she does is just calms your body. She'll touch one side for anywhere between 10 and 30 minutes, and then once she's done, once she shuts off the adrenals, I feel my body the left side of my body sink into the table. So I'm like that. And then she'll come around to my other side and she'll put her hand under my other kidney and she'll feel it flowering open into her hand. And after 10 to 20 minutes, she pulls her hand out and my whole body has synced into the table. It is the most trippy feeling, like I've never been high, but it is the most trippy feeling ever and I honestly feel high after it. So then she'll move on to my head and she'll touch my head. I don't know what that does, but she touches my head. And then she'll touch my pituitaries and sometimes she'll touch my arms or my legs. And she's just shutting off my adrenals and making my body just calmer. And afterwards, I just feel so tired. Sometimes I'll fall asleep on the table while she's doing it because it's normally an hour session. So after it just feels so tired and your body just feels so relaxed and calm and every bit of bad energy is out of your body. And another thing that she did, I've had an increased heart rate and I went to the doctors and they diagnosed me. They diagnosed me with tachycardia, which is just an increased heart rate. So my heart rate has been really fast. Like if I walk from my bed to my door, my heart rate will be pumping. Like I just ran a mile. So what she did was she went under my, not under my clothes, she went over my clothes. She touched my heart, not my actual heart. She touched my back where my heart lays in my body. I felt a huge pump and then it just calmed down. And it was just a normal heart rate again. And it was the most insane feeling ever. And like I said in my first video, from when she was touching me, she figured out that my mom almost had a miscarriage. And that's what caused me to have my eating disorder. So this whole somatic experiencing thing really helped me the most. Well, not the most. Just as much as the group therapy. And don't get me wrong, talking to somebody is great too. It's great having a therapist to talk to, but honestly having her touch my body like that and talking to people in group helped me the most. And honestly, if I had to think of another thing that helped me a lot, it's just getting your mindset straight. I know that it's hard for some of you guys to think, oh, it's just food, I'm just gonna eat it. And I know, it's so hard. But once you get your mindset straight and you tell yourself, oh yeah, it's just food, I'm good, then your whole life turns around. And I'm sure all of you guys watching this have ARFID or have symptoms or have a child or have a relative or a friend with these kind of symptoms. And it's hard to deal with, whether it's your daughter, son, yourself, your mom, your best friend. It's hard for anybody to deal with. Like, I'm going to bring my mom in for a video at one point or another, and I'm going to have her talk about the experience too, but it's just hard for anybody to deal with. So not only is it affecting you as a person, but it's affecting everyone around you. And once you get yourself better, it honestly opens a whole new door and it's a whole new world for everybody around you. So I just wanted to make this video, let you know what helped me the most, and I hope that some of my experiences can help you too, because there's more than just one way of getting through it. There are several different ways, and those are the ways that helped me achieve the goal that I wanted to. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'm hoping to make another video soon now that I have this new camera. And I will respond to any comments down below, so please feel free to comment. My email is going to be linked down below. Email me whenever you want. I tend to respond more when I get emails. I check my email every day. So my email will be linked down below, and you guys can comment, you can say whatever you want, because I am here for all of you. Each individual, I am here for you, and I just want to help the whole world get better, and I want to make everybody, just everyone that has ARFID, feel better, because it's a big concern, because I've been there. So leave a comment, email me, do whatever you want, and stay tuned for more videos. I hope you guys enjoyed.